All right, regular raid, and it's player6746, which is always a good sign. My headset is AWOL, so I'm doing it the old style, so hopefully I don't get horrible audio. But we'll see how that goes. And I've also got the hamster rolling around in the ball again, so sorry. Alright, let me move this out of here. Okay, here we go. No chopper. Alright, so don't see anything in that window. I'm already thirsty. Not seeing anything in there. We got some zombies. Well, let's see what happens. It was a little high, but we'll try it right here. And it'll help if I turn that off. Okay. So we've got some engine parts. And nothing. We have a single stone wall here. Take a little peek. So far, no blocks. But we did get a generator. I'll pause it. Okay, so is this stone here because he intends on wrapping this room in stone? And his best stuff's here. Do I need to continue to work towards the middle to find the good stuff? It's hard to say. There's a lot of chests, and it could be anything. Definitely nothing special about that stone there. Do I throw another 10 noise out to pop in there, or do I just start hacking away in here? Clearly this room here is a little hard to get. I'm going to risk the extra 10 noise to get a little bit more into the center of his base, and we'll see what happens. Usually guys without choppers don't have the best stuff, but you never know. Alright, well, I'm dying of thirst. We got another heffalump coming. So this room looks a little promising. I don't think it's worth exploring any deeper in this base. So I'm going to just start in here and we'll see what happens. I've got, you know, stone, woodworking benches, metal. I would assume this would be a resource room, not necessarily any kind of like trophy or treasure room or something. He's got his radio here. I still kind of like the idea of maybe these two chests in there. But at the same time, this room here, he's starting to do stone, so this could definitely have some better loot in here, just kind of randomly mixed in there. So I'm just going to pop one of these and we'll just see what happens and make a decision from there. Okay. So, I don't know. I'm not really interested in getting oak. Let's try this, and then I think I'm going to give up in here. Yeah. A couple axes. Nothing. I like to put something a little nicer in my chopper. Okay. Okay, so I'm not really interested in this room. I am interested in here. Let's go ahead and try this. Okay, well, phones are always good. That's a rare thing. I never understand why people bring this stuff back with them. These two are worth more than one of these. Some people like to bring those things back, and I never understand why. I mean, you just get rid of them right there where you get them. Okay, well, let's take the steel, the batteries, and I guess these are probably a little bit worth more. And that's about it. I'm not going to be using my C4, so I'm going to go ahead and drop off my stuff and die, and I'll be back. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to head back to my base now, and I'm going to load up. I need my backpack. I'm going to bring some better armor, just in case I can't find any. Some first aid kits, and another gun. And I'll drop off my stuff. These loading times are definitely a lot longer. Okay. I'll take that much. I don't plan on tanking a ton of damage. So I've been working on trunking out my base. All that copper I've been getting has been helping out a lot. I've got a ton of trunks now. My core is all trunked out. And I got most all these turned into trunks. And I got plenty more steel on its way. So that's kind of my next priority. I mean, I don't need to go all crazy with it, but and then I'll just kind of show you I am working on my mechanics right now. And I'm kind of using a lot of these ATV tanks at the moment. They give you pretty much a whole level each time. And now that my electronics are maxed out. Something I forgot to mention in the last one, and I kind of commented on it in my comments, but I suspect what's going to happen here is the electronics are going to be, you know, they know everybody's going to max out the electronics first. They're probably going to add something to the game later on that's going to make one of these other categories important, like, for instance, the ATVs coming out soon, and there might be some part you can only get by recycling something, and you have to have max mechanics or something to get it. There's also something about guns. There was some developer comment about guns are the next thing to have, and so there might be, in order to upgrade your SCAR into this new thing, you might need some special weapon part that you can only get when you have like max firearms. So I would say mechanics and firearms are the two things you should focus on. I mean, once you max your electronics, you really need to start working on the other items. I wouldn't just be complacent with having the electronics. I mean, that's obviously the best thing to have to start with, but that's just something to think about. All right, let's equip that. I shouldn't need much more axes. I'm double tapping you, I swear. Okay. And, okay, am I forgetting anything? Got some extra axes, armor, weapon, and okay, I'll see you back over there. All right, I'm back. I'm going to go ahead and get my old gear back on. And I'll re-equip that gun, and I'll take a few of the goodies. My food, my axe. There it is, okay. More axes. You do actually make less noise if you just go all out with level 2 axes. The random noise that you make is minimized when you chop things faster. So that's something to consider. So this one had some of this random junk that is actually valuable now. Does that mean that this one also does? Or do I just go ahead and start chopping in this room? I don't know. I think I'm gonna do it. Let's put this other gun up. All right, that paid off big time. Let me check for zombies. I shouldn't have, but it's 65. All right, that was a big, big win for me right there. I think I already brought back the batteries. And 3 more of these. So that paid off. Let's see what's over here. There's no real rhyme or reason here. I'm tempted to go with this one. This one by the chopper. I always think that people keep good stuff next to their chopper when they haven't built their chopper yet, and I rarely ever actually see that, but let's see what happens. And then I got to deal with a wave. Well, those are good things, but they take up too much space, so a stack of 20 phones is way better than one of those. Got my little skill perk. See what that is. All right. Let's see if we can get this without pausing. Okay. And you can be attacked while this is going on. Oh, yay. Another one. Come on, man. It's like all I'm getting now is this one and the camouflage master. Ay. So that turned out to be a waste. I mean, I'll definitely take all these signal amplifiers if that's the best I can find at this point, but let's try this. That's a big turd. Nah, this one seems nice and random. And nothing. I get one more. One more shot. I mean, I was, the temptation is, sorry about that, the joys of playing game on a phone. Anyways, what I was saying was the temptation was pretty strong for me to just keep tearing into his base to see if I could find a block and blow out the other side to open everything, but you know, at the rate I was going, it wasn't looking very promising, and I would have been giving up a lot of these chests, so not the way I like to raid, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Okay, so let's pick another one at random. It's going to be this one. Oh, it's getting so laggy. That phone calls just kill everything. Nice. So the reality is, I think I am going, dude, you are, why did I have to phone call? Can barely move. Okay, let's load up the goodies. Well, that just ruined this raid because now my game is ridiculously laggy. I'm gonna go get geared up again. Come on, man. All right, well, let's take this. We'll go through all the chests again. Nothing. Those tanks are kind of nice. I might, yeah, I'll take them. I said nothing. Nothing. So these, I mean, this is going to be almost like an all-out recycler raid right here. This is all great stuff for a recycler. All right. So we'll go ahead and dump this in here. Why do I have blue tape? Let's get rid of the blue tape in the backpack. See ya. See ya. Eat a little food. And I think I'm going to actually swap my food for that. So I'm going to pop this one and maybe soften up one or two of these. We'll see how that goes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, that's good enough. Nothing. Hello, big one. You are super speedy. No, don't go that way. So I'll go ahead and pause the boring part here, but I'm going to be trying to get those 2 chests. Alright, so I'll come back near the end. Alright, well, I run them around a few times. I even went and got another chest and just got a little bit of copper ore out of it, but I'm pretty much done. I'm calling it a day on this one. Once it pops in, I'm going to grab what's in my body and get out of here. Take all, and here we go. This was definitely an awesome raid by every standard if you realize how good the recycler is. So this is definitely a good recycler raid. I've been thinking I was going to get way more of these since this recycler came out, but this is the first time I've actually gotten a ton of recycler items on a raid. So I guess I'll hit this up on my way home and then I'll do my usual. What are the chances I'll actually get a puppy? I just recently got a female puppy, which is the one I'm always looking for, in a red zone, which is very rare. And I died like 2 minutes afterwards because of VSS guy, and normally that's never a problem for me, but just a huge amount of combination of bad things happened at the same time, and yeah, that was pretty awful, and I lost her. And I'm thirsty. No puppy. And I'm dying. Oh my gosh, that's annoying. That is annoying. I was like a split second away from opening that. And I don't really have any way of getting anything to drink without dumping something. Oh well. Whatever, it was just gonna be a skull crusher or something. Alright, well. Let me pause and I'll show you when I get back to the base. Dude. Hello. Okay, so I'm back and this is the result of this regular raid. That is one hell of a lot of good loot for the recycler. This stuff inside my chopper here is going to be probably 3 circuits at least. Plus all these other amplifiers might be another circuit. Some copper bars and stuff to improve my mechanics. Almost 2 pieces of steel worth of copper ore. 3 more pieces of steel. This will help me get another tank and a bunch more copper right there. So that is, even though, you know, I didn't get any guns or any of that kind of stuff, this still worked out to be quite a good one. I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff away and check out what I'm getting next up. And see you guys on the next one. All right, bye-bye.